Hello everyone. So now we are going to make a traditional Kerala dish which is called chatti patri. So today we are going to make chicken chatti patri. So the ingredients required for the filling are boiled and shredded chicken, some chopped onions, and some coriander, chopped coriander, some red chili powder, ginger garlic paste, some Kashmiri lal mirch for the color. Then this is a little bit of garam masala powder for the little flavor, and then some salt as per taste. Hello everyone. So now we are going to make a traditional Kerala dish which is called chatti patri. So today we are going to make chicken chatti patri. So the ingredients required for the filling are boiled and shredded chicken, some chopped onions, and some coriander, chopped coriander, some red chili powder, ginger garlic paste, some Kashmiri lal mirch for the color. Then this is a little bit of garam masala powder for the little flavor, and then some salt as per taste. We have taken in a mixer 1 cup maida and 1 egg with a little bit of salt and little bit of pepper. Add half cup of water to the mixture in the mixer. Okay, so after blending, the mixture will look something like this. Now keep this mixture aside. We will now prepare the filling for the chatti patri. So heat some oil in a pan, preferably non-stick pan. 2 tablespoons of oil. Add in the chopped onions. Once the onion turns a little bit golden brown, you can add the ginger garlic paste and mix it well. Now after that we will be adding the chili powder, the Kashmiri chili powder for the color, the garam masala powder. So basically add all the masalas which you have, including the salt. And mix it well. We'll also be needing a few chopped tomatoes. I think 2 tomatoes will do. So finely chopped tomatoes which needs to be added into the masala. Now these tomatoes will go into the filling. Finally, we'll add the boiled and shredded chicken to the mixture and mix it well. You can add a little bit of water to adjust the consistency so that you can get a little bit of moisture into the filling. Mix the filling well and let it cook for some time. Finally, we will add the chopped coriander. I like to chop it with scissors, but you can actually keep it chopped ready, or you can just do it like this. any which ways it basically enhances the flavor, and also it adds to the beauty of the filling. So once you add the coriander, make sure to mix it well. And now our filling is ready. So now let's get into the crepes for the Chetty Patri. We are going to make the patri, which is the traditional Kerala crepes. Now let's go to make the crepes or Chetty Patri. Now we will take 3 eggs and add a little bit of salt into it. Now this mixture is basically for dipping the patri which we are going to make now. We'll mix this nicely with the help of a whisk. Now this is the chatti which we are making, the patri which we are making. So we'll make crepes. It is similar to the dosa which we make in the South Indian cuisine. So once cooked, the chattis, the patri will look something like this. So like this, we'll make 4 or 5 patris and keep it ready for assembling. Now take a heavy bottom pan, or preferably a pressure cooker would do, because every household has a pressure cooker, so it will be easy for them to make. So you can take a pressure cooker and apply a little bit of oil on the base and just spread the oil like this. And then we layer the patris along with the filling. First, dip the cooked patris into the egg mixture which we prepared earlier. And now we will layer this in the bottom pan, heavy bottom pan or the pressure cooker. The eggs dipped in it will give a very nice texture and a very good flavor. And now we'll be adding the filling which we prepared. So make sure you put the filling generously. Now similarly, we'll do with the remaining patris. Dip them in the egg mixture and then layer them on top of the previous layer. And again repeat the same process. We'll add the filling and we'll spread the filling evenly. So once you place in all the filling and on top of it, when we cover the final patri, now we will be adding the remaining egg mixture, whatever egg mixture is remaining, we will be adding it into the pan on top of it. You can add the remaining mixture like this, so it will cover the sides and all nicely. Now put the lid of the pressure cooker on. Now place it on a low flame and let it cook for about 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, it will look something like this. Now the bottom is got cooked nicely. Now we have to flip it and cook it on the other side. Now we will invert this whole thing into a pan. I have taken this pan so that we can cook the other side a little bit. Now we will invert it. Now the other side we'll cook in this pan for another 5 to 10 minutes until it gets cooked fully. So the final outcome looks something like this. Once you have cooked both the sides, one side we cooked in the pressure cooker and the other side we flipped and cooked in the pan, in the non-stick pan. So now let me cut it and show this to you. Okay, now let's cut it. Now, after cutting, now let's plate it. So this is how the final outcome of our Chetti Patri looks. It's a very popular Kerala dish. No, I really enjoyed it when I went to Kerala during one of my Kerala trips. And this is one dish which I really fell in love with. So here is our version, a humble version of Chetti Patri from Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Thank you.